Yo, what's up, world? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in. In today's video, we're gonna do something a little bit different. I know I really don't speak about Madden on this channel, and I haven't done a gaming video on this channel in probably about 3 years. But in today's video, we're gonna look back at some Maddens. I'm gonna give you guys some of my history with Maddens, and we're gonna rank every single Madden from the year 2000. But before I get into my Madden rankings, make sure you guys leave this video a like as it continues to help this channel to grow. And if you are not subbed, make sure you click the subscribe button and notification bell so you will not miss any of the videos that I post. But without further ado, let's dive into it. Alright, so they don't have this in any type of order, which is actually a good thing. I can go back into some history. First, we're going to go with Madden 10. Personally, I really loved and enjoyed this game. I can go back to this one and still play it. I'm going to put that on the A tier for me. I really love the dynamics of the Madden 10. It was better than the previous year, a whole lot better. So I'm gonna put Madden 10 in the A. Personally, for me, Madden 2000 was the S tier, and this is why. Number one, this is something I grew up playing. Two, this was the very first Madden that I actually played with my father, God rest his soul. This Madden I had so much nostalgic with and so much enjoyment of Madden 2000. This is why this game is going to be at an S tier for me. For nostalgic purposes, and this was the first Madden that I actually played with my father. So I'm gonna put this at the S tier. Madden 2001. Now this was a good Madden for me. I played this on the Nintendo 64. It was a very fun game. It wasn't one of those games where I was at the age where it was in depth, but at the same token, I had a ton of fun playing this game. So I'm gonna put that at the A tier for me. Now, of course, they got Madden 2001 for the PS2. Honestly, I didn't play this for the PS2. I didn't have the PS2 at the time that the Madden 2001 it came out. But I did go back and play it recently, and I still played it, and I still had a lot of fun with it. So I'm gonna put that at a B tier for me. Next is Madden 2002. This was a very good Madden for me as well. This is another Madden that I grew up playing. This is my very first Madden for the PlayStation 2, and that's when I had my first PlayStation 2 console growing up. So I'm gonna put this at an A tier for me. I really enjoyed this game. The graphics, from coming from the Madden 2001 from PS1, from Madden 2002 for PS2, it was just so drastically different. I'm gonna put this at the A tier. Now they do have two versions of Madden. I'm guessing this is the PC Madden. Honestly, I'm gonna make a new category. I'm gonna put a never played. I never played the PC version of this Madden, but the PlayStation 2 version, I'm gonna put that in the A tier. I really enjoyed this one as well. This is the first one where I started to play more of the franchise mode, and the franchise mode for me was, I wanna say it was very good, and it started off me right with the franchise mode settings. So I'm gonna put this at the A. Madden 2004, this is probably the PC version, never played that one. But I'm gonna put the Madden 2004 at an S tier. I personally enjoyed this game. One little quick story. Now, this is a game I grew up playing with my older brother. Shout out to my older brother. And one thing about this game, it was so much fun playing it. But the one thing I did hate, well, maybe from my older brother's standpoint, is that he always picked Michael Vick. And I mean, always picked Michael Vick and the Falcons. And he even made up this one rule, which I started to take advantage of in a minute, that we had one player that we could trade for if we use different teams. And that was his sneaky way to always picking Michael Vick. I mean, Michael Vick was just such a dominant character on Madden, so this was an S tier Madden for me. Madden 05, this is probably PC version. This is PlayStation 1 version. Never played it on a PlayStation 1. But on the PlayStation 2, I give this an A tier. This is another Madden that my dad started to play, and I actually played against him, and I beat him, of course. But this was a very, very good Madden for me. I really, really enjoyed this. Even I can go back now, and I still enjoy it. So I'm gonna put this Madden 05 on the A tier. Madden 06, PlayStation 2 version, this is an A tier video game. Madden 06 for Xbox 360, otherwise was, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna make a new category for this. I'm gonna make trash. And Madden 06 for the Xbox 360, trash. I personally didn't have an Xbox 360 at the time that this one came out, but I ended up playing it. Oh my God, this game was so bad. On the 360, it was so bad. Next up, we have Madden 07 for the PS2. I'm also going to put this at an A tier. You're starting to see a pattern that a lot of those Maddens from that era were just so good to me. Even though those were yearly releases, it just felt like they made improvements over those Maddens every single season. So I'm going to put that in the A tier. Madden 07 for the Xbox 360. I did not like that. That was trash. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to lie, that was trash. Pure garbage. Madden 08 for the PS2. Goated. It was absolutely goated. I did a series on this channel where I played the PC version of Madden 08. That was goated. This was probably my favorite Madden of all time. I'm just gonna say this now. Madden 08 was probably my favorite Madden ever. Point blank period, my personal favorite. Madden 08 for the 360. I actually did have this game and I still have it to this day. It wasn't that great because a lot of the things that made Madden 08 great for the PlayStation 2, they were not in the Xbox 360 version. The franchise wasn't as deep. They didn't have the Fantasy League Creator mode. The Superstar mode wasn't that great. And they took the announcing out of it. The radio announcers were in it. It was just not a good game. It was something, it was playable, of course, for me transitioning from the PS2 to the 360, but it just wasn't a very good game. Madden 09 for the PS2, I'm not gonna lie, I never played that one, but the one for the 360, nah, I'm gonna say that was trash. I did not like the Madden 09 for the 360. The graphics were kind of meh. They was trying to transition from making a kind of bad Madden 08. The announcing wasn't that great. Gameplay wasn't great. Franchise mode, which I love, started to dwindle. Well, it dwindled for me a little bit in that game, in that version. So Madden 09 was trash to me. Madden 10 for the PlayStation 2, I'm not gonna lie, that I never played that one because I had the 360 at that time. Of course, Madden 11 PS2 I never played. I'm gonna put Madden 12 for PS2, never played. So we're gonna go to Madden 11 for the 360, and this one I can enjoy to this day. This is a very enjoyable Madden. Probably one of the best that they made on the 360 console. And I really had some fun with this game. Of course, my guy Drew Brees is on the cover. That does help. But I like the way that this game flowed. And I'm going to put that, I'm going to put that to A tier. Madden 12, that was a bit of an S tier game for me. I think this was the last Madden that I really just started to get deep with their franchise mode. It really, really did. I personally am a franchise mode player, and we're gonna see in the later Maddens that some of them just blah. But at this point, I was a franchise player. Madden 12's franchise was still deep. I still enjoyed it very much. And the gameplay was a lot smoother than what we see in today's Maddens, and then a little bit of what we see in the PS2 Madden. Madden 03, Madden 13 for the Wii, I actually have this game still to this day, and I'm not gonna lie, it was boo-boo. I'm not gonna lie, Madden 13 for the Wii was absolute boo-boo. Madden 13 for the 360, let's go, I'll click Madden 23. Madden 13 for the 360, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my flow. It wasn't my flow of football video game. It just wasn't there. And since I'm gonna go in order for the rest of this video. Madden 25 for the PS4. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have a PS4 at the time that this video game came out, so I'm gonna put it at the never played. I didn't have it for the PS4. I didn't have my PS4 yet. Getting my older years, I didn't have that. And this is Madden 2002 for the PS2. I'm gonna have that here. I'm probably gonna switch the PC version down there. Okay, so we're gonna have, where am I at? Madden 25 for the 360, and this is where Madden games started to go. I remember this. I waited till midnight release of this game. This is the back when the time in the era where I used to pre-order all the Maddens. This one in particular, I was disappointed when I got home and played it. That night, I remember going home, playing this game, and I was very, very disappointed in it. So I'm gonna put this at a C. It's not necessarily trash. I'm gonna put it at the C tier. Madden 15 for the PS4. I actually had both of these for the PS4 and 360, and I'm gonna put both of them in a C tier. This is where the franchise mode, it was just done. It was done, and then more focus got into Ultimate Team. Even though I played a little bit of Ultimate Team at this point of my Madden playing years, but it just wasn't, the gameplay was okay, it wasn't great. It was still enjoyable if you played it with friends, but it just wasn't the game for me. This is Madden 16. I didn't play it for the 360 because I had the PS4 console, and I'm gonna put that at the C tier. I'm gonna put it at the C tier. It still wasn't great, but I did have some fun with this one. Madden 17, I'm not gonna lie, I actually had fun playing Madden 17. Wasn't great. I'm gonna put the 360 version to never play, but I never really had a bad experience with 17. 17 wasn't bad, and 18, I had some fun playing that too. Now this particular Madden 18 is where I really got into Ultimate Team. Yeah, I spent a little bit of money on it, but I actually got into Ultimate Team in Madden 18. This is where I actually started to give a crap about Madden 18's Ultimate Team and the Madden Ultimate Team mode. So this is where I had my fun playing this game. Of course, franchise mode was pretty much dead at this point. I had some fun with it, so I'm gonna put it in a B. Madden 19 is where I started to fall off with all the Maddens, and I'm just gonna be honest. I played every single Madden from there. I never bought any one of them after Madden 19. I'm gonna put them all in trash. I am going to put all of the recent Maddens in trash. Personally, the gameplay of this game is absolutely broken. It plays more of an arcade game than simulation style. Franchise mode is pretty much broken, and the Superstar KO mode was okay. It's a little fun mode, but when the gameplay is so bad to begin with, you can't really enjoy it. At this point, I haven't personally bought Madden since Madden 19. That was the last Madden I personally bought. Every one of the other Maddens have been so bad, they've been unplayable. I've played all of them, either free trials or whatever. I have not liked any of them. The gameplay is so bad. It's copy and paste. They don't do too much. And personally, I'm just waiting for somebody to drop a new video game and 2K to drop their arcade version, because I'm not bad Madden anymore. At this point, it's just that bad. And it's probably gotten me a little bit of a reason why I've probably gotten out of video game to begin with, because Madden is what I grew up on, me being a football fan, and the Madden is just so bad. It's probably the worst video games, probably now, ever. All right, guys, here's my list. Agree or disagree? Leave your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And as always, click the like button so this channel can continue to grow. And if you've got to this point, you have a sub, click the subscribe button and notification bell so you will not miss any of the videos. And if you've got to this point in the video, comment Madden is trash down below. But I'm APW Sports signing out. Make sure you guys stay safe, have a great and excellent day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.